Hey, Tarot Sphere, it's Holly from Cape Cod Creatures. How are you? I know it's been a long, long time, but I wanted to check in with you guys and give you a quick little update as to what's been going on. Just that I like to pile a lot of stuff on my plate, as I'm sure we all love to do, and I let it really kind of overwhelm me. I've been taking a lot of classes, buying and using a lot of decks, just kind of trying to figure out the direction I want to take my channel in, and how I want to proceed with the rest of my life. I've been making post-store plans, probably a little prematurely. I still don't have a buyer yet. And we're getting into the summertime, and honestly, Beaker I love him, but he takes a lot of time up. Yum, iced coffee. Yeah, I haven't, I know I have kind of, dropped the ball on my obligation to you guys, and I feel really, 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 really bad about it. But it has not been far from my mind. I actually joined a YouTube class to learn how to create better content, and how to use all the tools that YouTube gives us, and how to use some editing suites and whatnot. Also, I want to start incorporating more stuff into my Instagram. I took the Chris Ann Sacred Creators Instagram class. By the way, if you guys like Instagram, you totally should take it. It was an amazing class. It blends spirituality and marketing. It gives you some amazing tools. It gives you a lot of food for thought. Lots of like-minded people on there too. I found some really great people to follow. So yeah, it's just been like crazy pants up in here. Like I just decided to load my plate with classes. Also, I was taking some in-person classes too. I took a Reiki 2 class, so I'm Reiki 2 certified now. I took another psychic development course, which I hate that they call it psychic development. I wish they would just call it spiritual development, because I think that makes a lot more sense in terms of that course. I think the word psychic kind of has a certain connotation to it. But that was really amazing. But that was like an 8-week thing. I don't know. I'm making a lot of excuses. I just haven't been on the ball as far as making videos. So what I'm going to start doing soon, I'm probably going to migrate my video making back to the shop, because that's where I'm going to wind up being a lot of the time. Oh, by the way, I'm shuffling a deck because I will do readings. If you guys have questions or want readings, go ahead and put it in the little chitty chat box. But yeah, no, it's been good. Also online, I've been looking into all sorts of really fun healing modalities, EFT, more Reiki with a heavy focus on animals. Looking into some reflexology. There's an accredited reflexology course on Cape Cod. I think there's a semester starting in September. I might also do yoga. I think I could be a really fun fat kid yoga teacher. Oh, this one just popped out for us. The 5 of Stones. It'll be the 5 of Pentacles, which is probably telling me like, hey, stop talking about all these future plans. You've got no money and you're in no position. Thanks, Idiosyncratic. But yeah, no, I've got a couple of videos coming up that I have to make, review videos for. So I've changed the way I'm doing reviews as well. I remember reading, and it really stuck with me. I forget whose comment it was, but somebody said that there was an abundance. Excuse me. Oh my God. There was an abundance of unboxing videos, which are great. We love unboxing videos and first impressions. Hi, Tiff. But there is not very much like actual reviews, which are people who have actually used the deck and can tell you how it reads. And that really stuck with me. So that is what I am migrating into doing right now. So I've got a few decks on deck, get it, for reviews. One would be the Hip Chick Tarot, which is a really cute, it's got kind of like a 70s art vibe. Hi, Christine, how are you? And then I've got the Rebel deck, the couples version. The creator of that deck sent me a copy, so we'll be reviewing that. I've got the Numinous Tarot, which I'm really excited about reviewing. That one has been, I have a love-hate with that one right now. Like, oh my God, I love everything about the deck except the box. I can't get anything back into the box. It's like that episode of The Office where they accidentally open all the printers and then they can't get them back in because they're supposed to wait for Gabe. I've also been rewatching The Office in the background while I putz around in my normal life. And then, oh, the Kwai Tarot arrived. I don't know. Like I said, I'm still piling decks. This one is really adorable. Yeah, unboxings are great. They're super fun to see like a new deck right away, but it's just like, okay, but in the long run, how does it read? Like, what is it gonna, I mean, you know, an unboxing, I don't know. I haven't quite thought about it. And then, there was a few others, like a couple of my, I'm just gonna drink that. A couple of my, what is it? Kickstarter decks are due to start shipping soon. So we've got the Brady Tarot coming up. I'm really excited about that one, you guys. She's finished all the artwork and stuff starting to go to printer. And oh, I'm so excited. The backer kit just closed, I think. So I hope you guys all have your orders in and you all have like selected what you wanted because I can't wait. Totally got the pint glass. Yeah, it's so, I mean, like you can get a little bit of an opinion with a first impression. That's a good point. That's a good point right there. She says she prefers to have a person's opinion on the deck. I mean, you know, like it's good to know how the deck is packaged and like whether or not, you know, whether or not the cardstock's good, like how the quality of the printing is and all that good stuff. But you can have the most amazing deck on the shittiest cardstock and have it like read really well, or you can have something that's like really nice out of the box and then like just doesn't speak to you at all. One really good example of a deck that is really awesome. Where did I put it? I have it down here somewhere, you guys. Maybe I don't. I don't know. I'm still hanging on to it for whatever reason. I'm just not ready to let it go. But maybe the Luminous Spirit Tarot, I can't see it right off the top of my head. It's around here somewhere. But the Luminous Spirit Tarot was beautiful out of the box. And the packaging is amazing. But you know what? It doesn't speak to me at all. So, you know, the review is more, I think the review of like, okay, but this isn't really that great as a reading deck is a more valuable opinion to people. So anyway, we'll be covering some of that. But anywho, that's really all that's going on with me, other than I want to start trying to figure out what you guys want to see. Oh, also the forum. So Tarosphere. For those of you that don't know, I am the creator administrator for a forum called the Tarosphere. So forum.tarosphere.net. I started it after. So this is like my passion project that I'm really excited to kind of dig into the second that Cupcakes is. But so the Tarosphere was a forum I created after Eclectic shut down. It was like during the whole craziness. And I know that there are a handful of forums that have popped up, but I had this awesome, not like dream, not vision, you know, like a sleepy time, like, oh man, that would be totally neat. Like one of those, and then like you fall asleep right away. Like bedtime idea, kind of like a shower thought, but more like, you know, bedtime idea. If there was a forum that incorporated not just parts of a forum, but as, you know, and not like a website, but more of an interactive, like the interactive social media piece that featured members of the community. So that's the other reason I've been going so heavy on social media marketing courses, because I want to start integrating Instagram and YouTube and Facebook into my forum. With the idea of eventually creating, I already set aside, so I set aside those pieces. And I also have a YouTube channel, like kind of bookmarked for the forum. And there's like an Instagram and a Google page and a Tumblr. Like I've got all the parts, but eventually I want to make kind of like a zine website. So featured articles, you know, Instagram will feature quotes and pictures and whatnot from the community. I don't know. It's kind of like, it's going to be awesome. And I haven't quite conceptualized all the moving parts yet, but that is kind of where that is headed. So if you guys are wondering, you know, where I've been on the forum and where I've been bouncing around, hi, Brenda. How are you? Brenda, how are you? I thought about you the other day and I was really mad that I didn't message you, but I hope that you're okay. Because we I totally secretly stalk you on Instagram. But anyway, you better be doing okay. I'm gonna be mad if you're not. But anyway, but yeah, it's been awesome. Look at that. The universe is, I love synchronicities. The universe is kind of coming together like that. So yeah, I don't know. So the tarot sphere is like a thing. I haven't it's more like, oh, I should say hi. And then customers come in and then I like completely forget. So it's not like secretly. So good. As long as you're like, are you doing okay though? All right. That's what we want to hear. Coffee. There's not enough of this in the morning ever. But anyway, so yeah, I've got a deck here, by the way, you guys. If you want questions read, I am a little rusty, admittedly. My tarot journaling. So I think we all kind of reach, not that my passion for tarot has gone down. My tarot journaling is weak sauce. And you know, I've only really been doing readings for myself, but honestly, like I hate doing readings for myself. I get too caught up in my head. I'm not a good self-reader. There's some people that are really good at it, and I'm not one of those. But anyway, so yes, Tarot Sphere is going to be an amazing, we're going to be building that up at some point. So you might see me start to post some videos over there. I'm going to try and see if I can get like community interviews, guest what have yous on that YouTube channel. Of course, it'll all be, you know, voluntary participation. Nobody that's a member of that forum is going to be required to do the social media piece, but I really want to get it rocking over there. And it's got some really awesome like other segments too. There's other places to tie in, like, you know, like Reiki and healing and crystals and herbalism and all sorts of other pieces over there. So anyway, we'll get that rocking hopefully very, very soon. And then I don't know, other than that, just craziness. Still trying to get this room organized. So I feel like every time I make a dent, it just, but anyway, let's get on with some readings. Who has a question? Let's do some readings. Otherwise, I'm just going to do a general reading for us for the day. Oh, that reminds me, I should get where do I have here we go. I've got the Amethyst Oracle right here. So we might as well do both. So yeah, we'll do a reading for the day unless somebody pops in. Okay, Brenda, what's your question? We'll do a reading for Brenda. And unless somebody else pops on with another question after Brenda, we'll do the reading general for the day. And then we'll bust this open. We'll do a tandem reading. I really love these cute little decks. You're starting a private practice? That's exciting. Oh my God. Oh my God, lady face. What? Congratulations. Okay, so info for Brenda for her private practice. We'll do a couple of cards from the tarot and one from the oracle. How does that sound? That is so exciting. Congratulations. Good for you. There's nothing like working for yourself. It's kind of awesome. And it's going to be really hard going back to anything else afterward. That being said, like not having the responsibility of things like insurance and bills, that is super exciting. Good for you. So late August or September, that gives you time to really think about the marketing piece and the because I mean, you know, you need the office and the clients, which means that you can start building like an online presence or at least laying the base down for something like that. And also you could think about like the angle of your practice. I'm assuming it's some sort of therapeutic practice. What kind of practice, Brenda? Because some people say private, like I've got like 1,000 people with private practices all mushed together. So clinical psychotherapy, that's kind of cool. Have you thought about incorporating any of the esoteric into it? That might be kind of fun, you know, as like we shuffle to do the reading for that. Or incorporating things like art therapy or like that kind of thing. All right. So 2 really interesting cards for you from the tarot deck. We've got the Empress and we've got the Devil. And I don't think that that's necessarily, I mean, the first thing that popped into my head where this is concerned is the devil is in the details. And then the Empress, that's a place of abundance and, you know, large and in charge and enjoying the finer things and like really down to earth, nurturing, mothering, like, you know, your general empressy type stuff. And I feel like that kind of piece is where you're going to really excel in your practice. You know, just like the taking care of your clients piece, but again, devil's in the details. So don't let things like the paperworky fine print, like that kind of thing, kind of slip through while you enjoy the larger piece of what you do. And then for your card, you got Creation, which is really like, that's just kind of perfect. That's like building your very own practice in exactly like just the way that you want to do it. Like you are building this from the ground up. So don't be held to like, you know, your traditional don't be held to traditional conventions where clinical psychotherapy is concerned. Like you don't have to like, okay, open a practice and lay on a couch and then I write in a little pad. Like you can do whatever you want. Like this is your blank slate. So, you know, just really think out of the box, dream big. Like I hate to say dream big. I hate that. I hate that saying. It's so corny, but like, it's so true here. You know, just like like, you know, creation, like get creative, like just, you know, just kind of, you know, really like just go crazy with this. But again, the devil's in the details. Like while you're having like this super fun, amazing, creative, nurturing, awesome piece, don't forget about things like fine print, client waivers, setting up with your insurance, like setting up with insurance billers, you know, bookkeeping, like that really like the small, tedious bullshit stuff. Like don't forget about that. But yeah, this is your chance to really create something unique and you. So that is your reading, and I thought it was an awesome one. Yay. But it doesn't matter what I think about it, it's what you think about it. All right. So does anybody else have a question, want a reading, yada yada? I know I'm probably going to take a picture of that at some point. Where did I do my phone? All right, anyway. But yeah. All right, so anybody else have a question, want a reading? Murmur? Because otherwise I'm going to do just a general for the day. Oh wait, that one goes with that deck and those go with that deck. Excellent. I love this little deck. I love this little deck. People keep on asking me on my Idiosyncra deck video. Sure, Christine and Celeste. Christine, why do I keep saying it? The double name always trips me up. Hi, Veronica. How are you? Oh my goodness. I have just been drooling over your Instagram lately, by the way, Veronica. The deck list is strong on that one. But anyway, yes, if Christine, what's your question? The double name always trips me up. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because it's morning. You've started the Aura-Soma course. So that is a question that I have for the community because I keep seeing it flying around and then I forget to Google it. What the hell is with Aura-Soma? I don't get it. Like, I don't know what it is. All I know is that there's an Aura-Soma tarot with bottle backs. And my aversion for perfume keeps me from wanting it. But so if somebody could please, okay, Christine. All right, that's what I thought. All right, so Christine, the Aura-Soma course for Christine. But if someone could please explain to me what the Aura-Soma is, that would be amazing. I have no idea. I'm not going to pretend like I know what it is, but I can totally figure out how the course is going to go for you. also kudos to you for courses in learning and whatnot. Is oh, speaking of courses and learning, is Lisa from Tarot Alchemist. She's doing like the flower essences. I want to eventually take that. Do you know if that's an in-person class with her or if that is like distance learning? All right, let's see. We're doing. Thank you. I don't know why that was so hard for me to figure, like to learn. So for anybody that also does not know what Aura-Soma is, it is a healing system based on color plants and crystals. Why was that so difficult for me to know? I don't know why. Just, I think the perfume bottle is really kind of like, for me, I don't know. All right, so we've got your 2 tarot cards picked out. Soul readings with a bottle. That'll be interesting. You need to do a video on all of that, mostly so I can understand it better. All right, let's see. So your class, you got the Ace of Arrows, which is also wands in this. And then you got the 4 of Cups. That's an interesting one. So for me, all right, so the 4 of Cups, that's kind of like, are you typically the kind of person that starts like a course of study or a new project, like, woohoo, gung-ho, 100%, like balls to the wall, like, I'm going to learn all the things. And then like 3 weeks in, you just stop taking notes and you kind of listen and you kind of like, meh, like you get a little bored. Because it's kind of how this feels to me, like a little like, woohoo, meh, woohoo, meh, like, you know, it honestly, like the first thing I thought of when I saw this was like when I was in school, like when you start the school year, like you've got all your books and your pens and your pencils and your backpack and everything's super organized, and you've got your 5-star notebook, college ruled, with the 5 sections, and you take really good notes and you do all your homework and you've got really good habits, and then they just slowly start to, and then like maybe you don't take as good notes, and then maybe you forget to do a homework assignment, and then you start putting things in your folder and you just cram it in your backpack. Like, it just like this feels to me like a little too much gung-ho, and then a little like a plateau. And then also you got so I think maybe that's kind of like this is going to be like a super amazing course for you, but don't let yourself fall into the same old trap of being like plateauing, I guess, and kind of getting bored and whatnot, because you can always, even if the subject matter is stuff that you already kind of know, there's always something to be learned by approaching it from the aspect of a new student. Like always treat every day you're learning something like it's your first day. And then also we've got collection, and something tells me this isn't your first ride where esoteric courses are concerned. This is just going to be one piece, one tiny little part of your practice. This tells me you're a collector of knowledge. So as with most collections, not everybody collects ever. Like, I mean, if you collected everything ever for all times, you would just be a hoarder. So you don't want to be a hoarder of knowledge. You want to be a collector. So I think at the end of this, you're going to wind up picking the pieces that work best for you, but you're not necessarily going to keep everything that you've learned from this course. There's going to be some parts of it where you're going to be like, no, they won't resonate with you, but there's going to be some really good chunks, and you're going to be able to seamlessly incorporate them into the body of knowledge and the practice that you already have. And you're just going to be able to like plunk them right in, but you're not going to wind up keeping everything where it's concerned. And that is the reading. Hi, Tammy Pie. How are you? So excited to see you over here. Yeah, we're all waiting for Christine to see how she likes the Aura-Soma course. She can be the guinea pig. So yeah, so I would just say, like, don't you know, there's going to be parts of the course where there's a lull, or, you know, eventually, like, I hate to say overconfidence, but it's going to be like, yay, suborganization, you're really, really into it, and oh my God, amazing. And then like, don't let your super awesome, wonderful newness balloon deflate on you. Like, you know, just keep putting your papers in your folders and keep your organization, and like treat it like it's your first day of school every day. So yeah, that is that piece. And then let's see. Yeah, we're all waiting for Christine to take the course, so that way we can all be like, was it good? before we take it. I have a friend that's totally doing that to me right now. So I signed up for a bunch of classes on Udemy, which is like this, like all the courses are like $9.99 or something ridiculous. So not all of them are good, but like she's waiting for me to sign up and take them, so that way she can be like, was it good? So it's just kind of like, bitch, you spend some money first. But I love her. She's amazing. So she got some courses, and then I got some courses. We made sure that they didn't, there was like one we got that overlapped because we wanted to take it together, but I can be like, oh, this teacher is really amazing, but her course is really stupid. Or like, this teacher is really flat, but the information's really good. So we can like we can compare notes, so that way neither of us repeats a dumb class. But anyway, let's see. Anybody else with a question? Anybody else with a question? Or am I going to be doing the daily? Am I going to be doing the daily read? Oh my goodness. Let's see. So yeah. Oh, I miss reading so much, you guys. I miss reading for you. Reading is so much more fun when you're not doing it like by your lonesome. I don't know what I was thinking taking such a big break, but it's been like a month. Ugh. All right, so let's see. If nobody has a question, I'm going to just go ahead and do the general reading for the day. And then I have to go to work because I was supposed to open the shop 10 minutes ago. But what am I going to do? Fire me? That's not the right attitude. Brenda, don't you take notes from me. That is not how you have your own business. Just don't. That is not how it works. All right. I'm just going to shuffle this one up a little bit better, and then we'll do the reading. Yeah, don't take notes from the way that I run my own business, because at this point, like, I've already kind of, honestly, oh my God, I would love to be fired. I'd collect unemployment for myself. That would be amazing. Then again, what is unemployment these days? 80% of your former wage. So what's 80% of zero? I need to get a good job to get fired from first. For reals. No, I love my job. I do. It's a good job. It's just, I'm ready for something new. That's all. I joke, I kid, I joke, but I love the puppies. I do love the puppies. All right. So general reading for the day. We got the Six of Wands, or the Six of Arrows rather. And then we got the Eight of Swords. Interesting combo. They're kind of very opposite there, aren't they? And then we got Ritual. Ooh, scary. Look at that melty skull thing in the corner. Very cute cards. All right, so as far as the tarot cards are concerned, so 6 is like the reaping rewards and like some kind of victory, but the 8 is like self-made, kind of stuck. That's an interesting one. I guess it's kind of like, maybe like, what, I hate when they throw duality at me. For some people, today's going to be an amazing, like, victorious, like, there's going to be some really good milestones. And then it's also like, there's going to be some stuff that also like sticks in your craw, I guess. But damn it, tarot. This is why nobody likes you. I'm I'm gonna do a third card just cause. The 7 of arrows. Okay, so we've got the 6, 7, and the 8, which is an interesting progression. And if this was all the same suit, this would be a wonderful hand at poker. But I think somebody's like, I think it's maybe it's like one of those like you should acknowledge that somebody like where somebody else is, you know, like the little stuff that you think is drudgery every day could be somebody else's. Like you've got to get through it. When you actually do get to the end, like, yeah, people are like, oh man, that was so stupid. I can't believe I had to deal with that. Managing that is also somebody else's victory. Like the fact that, you know, like some stuff we just really take for granted. I think we should start to recognize that, you know, there's a lot of stuff that we take for granted and it's really stupid that we have to deal with. But the fact that we like have those things that are our problems, like those aren't real problems. They're annoying for sure. But also like, I can't believe like, you know, like, oh man, I had to like do this thing and it was really annoying. And it's like, okay, well, you're lucky to have had that thing to be annoyed by is kind of what I'm kind of getting from this reading. And it's kind of like in our head, we create certain situations like, you know, like, oh man, I had to pay that credit card bill and it was really, I can't believe. And you know, I had to call them and get the fee waived and that was so stupid. And it's just like, okay, well, you called them and you got the fee waived. That's amazing. 2, you have a credit card. 3, you were able to pay it. Like these are small victories. It's just, yeah, that's kind of like, you're not excited to be at work, but you have a job. Like it's kind of like, you know, it's like, don't look at the small little things that other people would look at as victories as things that are actual like huge problems. Like, you know, just kind of just be grateful for the little stuff that you have in your day and just use it as a constant reminder that there are people, like I hate to be like, there are starving people in China, but like, you know, like our parents used to tell us when we hated broccoli, but you know what, damn it, at least we had broccoli. Or like, oh man, I've got to go to the grocery store. It's the worst thing ever. And blah, blah, blah. I used to actually frame the grocery store that way because my grocery store is always busy and it is kind of annoying. But I have a grocery store. I have food from all around the world at my ridiculous little fingertips. Like that is amazing, you guys. So it's just kind of like stop putting up the wall of negativity and like whatever around yourself and recognize the small victories for what they are. They're small victories and they're awesome. Also, we got the ritual card. And I think this is probably specifically calling me out because I have let a lot of rituals fall to the way. But, you know, get some regularity back into our day. Get some, you know, your grounding, shielding, clearing. You know, like if you've kind of been all over the place and you had something that used to be a habit and it isn't, like it's time to put a little more structure back into your life. I feel like this one is for all of us peeps who are a little haphazard and have let some stuff fall by the wayside, to, you know, kind of incorporate that piece back into our day. So anyway, yes, some people would die to have your worst days, something like that. Brenda, you're 100% right. So that is our daily reading, and it was a little clumsy because tarot likes to do that to me. It's like, oh, did you just have some good readings? Eat this slice of humble pie, you bitch. And it's just, oh my goodness, oh, Simon! How are you, Simon? Oh my goodness, I just fangirled a little bit. not even sad about it. Oh my goodness, how are you, love? It's been a long, long time since we've chatted IRL. But oh my goodness. Oh, it's sad to see you guys. Ooh. Oh my goodness. So anyway. All right. So let's see. I know Brenda's. But anyway, all right. I do have to get going. I would love to hang out and talk to Simon and whatnot, but it's retail and Yelp is a thing. And if I don't open my door soon, Yelp comes crashing down. Good. How are you? Oh my goodness. I've missed being on here so much with all of you guys. It's so refreshing and amazing. And it just sticks an amazing energy into my day. And, you know, don't think that I'm not watching your videos. while I'm at work in the, like, I hate to say, some of them are in the back, well, in the background and whatnot, and in between customers, I love to, oh my goodness. All right. Anyway, I gotta get going. You're gonna make me cry. And I don't cry. Salty broads don't cry. Yes, I know. I'm sorry, Simon. I have to go open the shop. I was supposed to open 15 minutes ago. As you know, I'm gonna be, I'm a horrible shop owner. I'm like really bad at it. I'm really, really bad at it. All right, ladies and gents, I will see you later. Be good while I'm away. And if you can't be good, be careful. And if you can't be careful, don't get caught. All right. Bye, Tarosphere.